Shelton is, oh my God, I can't believe I'm saying this. He is iconic.
From the University of Minnesota, Brock Lesnar's former teammate,
Brock Lesnar, Shelton Benjamin,
multi-time All-American, Shelton Benjamin.
And Shelton, I mean, I can remember him coming in the door and it doesn't seem like that long ago, and now it's 20 years.
20 years, that's almost impossible. I didn't make it 20 years. Shelton Benjamin did, and I give him a lot of credit for that. He is a tough dude to be able to do what he does.
He looks just like he did 20 years ago. I mean, he's got the same muscles, his face looks great.
He's as good in the ring, as good a shape. He's timeless. He's a timeless pro wrestler. He's the guy we all hope to be. The guy has never missed a step in the 20 years he's been on the job.
The man has not changed a bit. So he still looks the same from when he was like 20 years ago.
I am going to go out on a limb and say Shelton Benjamin set the standard, the gold standard for what it is to be an athlete. When he first debuted with Team Angle, when he broke out into a singles and had that fantastic match with Shawn Michaels.
and a deep arm drag takedown.
I feel like one of the best matches of my career. You know, I mean, I really feel like what Shelton and I did out there was really cool. It's a match that people remember to this day, and I'm always so proud of matches like that, things that people know where they were at when they saw that match.
Stuff he was doing are the things that kids build their blueprint around today.
I used to watch Shelton when I wanted to be, here. When I was growing up, Shelton Benjamin was the guy that was like, man, look at all these athletic moves, look at all these maneuvers, man. I think I could maybe do some of those, In a weird way, he made me believe that it was possible for me to be here and, to bring my athleticism to the ring the same way that he did.
He's an icon.
The fact that I'm even having to sit here and tell you how great Shelton is a travesty. You should know, Shelton is the man.
When you think of WWE, it's like Shelton is in that dictionary under WWE.
He's a veteran here. He knows wrestling inside and out. He is a mastermind.
I'm always thankful for having him as an opponent because him bringing out his best allowed me to bring out my best.
He was one of the best athletes I've ever been in the ring with. I have a lot of respect for him, and I'm really happy for him.
And I won the tag team title with him in WWE. It's one of the few things that'll ever be topped.
It says a lot for someone to be able to hang in this business for 2 years, much less 20 years. 20 years in this industry is amazing.
Thank you for just being who you are, Shelton. Like, you're absolutely amazing, wonderful person, inside and out. You drive us crazy sometimes, you make us laugh, but thank you for being that great example and freaking happy 20 years, brother.
I hope to see you, and I want you to keep kicking butt. Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
I want to say thank you for being my friend. Thank you for helping me out all these years. And thank you for always living within a mile or 2 miles away from me so we can get together and play video games whenever we want.
Man, congratulations for this 20-year tenure, man. You have earned it, and you have been able to be at the top of the game for a very long time, so much respect.
Shelton Benjamin, happy 20 years, brother. Give me another 20, another 30, if you feel like bumping that long. Love you, man.
From the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, just want to say congratulations, and we will keep a spot warm for you in the Hall of Fame, my man, because that's a guaranteed deal whenever it is you're ready to put up the boots. Congratulations.